Hello, I'm EnterElysium, and welcome to an alpha review for Pulsar Lost Colony. Pulsar Lost Colony is a mostly multiplayer spaceship simulator game, where you can actually play it like yourself. It's going to have bots and stuff, but this is an incredibly early alpha review. Like, the alpha is so early that, you know, it's not actually available. I asked the devs, and they were kind enough to give me a copy to review. So this is like all incredibly early in development. Just gonna state that for, you know, the record. So this is our little bridge, and yeah, looks pretty cool. Right, let's go create online game. All right, you can be the captain, you can be the pilot, and you can be the scientist, and the weapons, and the engineer, and all of them do like slightly different roles and stuff. And in a game, you'll have one of each person, and if you don't have a person to fill that role, then apparently you can have a bot instead. Which is like, you know, really cool that you don't have to have 5 people, that you can just play it by yourself. So yeah, this game from the start, like instantly, I'm like really interested, because this is actually like a decent spaceship game. Like every sci-fi show you've ever watched, this looks like it could actually be a simulation of that. And you know, not even, you know, a big franchise like Star Trek can ever get a game that actually seems at all like that. And their games we do not talk about for good reason, because yeah. So let's go in, and I'm looking at the ceiling, and this is our bridge. Don't many like it, but this one is ours. And this is the universe. Now, the universe is randomized every time you create a new save, which is really cool. It's all procedurally generated. And, yeah. Basically, your mission is to find the lost colony, and you have to go out and find clues and stuff, which is pretty awesome. Anyway, right. So, you know, the commander stands here and orders things, and people do stuff at their stations. Now, let's look at people's stations, see what they can do. So, like navigation, you've got manual, control, local scans, tuning, autopilot, sensor readout, EM, you've got the physical, life, quantum, radiation. Like, apparently whatever we're looking at has 200% engineering, science labs, shields, and only 100% weapons powered up or something. I don't know what we're targeting. Maybe it's us. There are lasers and a Reaper beam, and you can select targets. Like, I think it's weapons, science, life support, engineering. Here's the reactor power, and you can like put the reactor onto like 200%. And you notice like the core temperature increases, and I think when the core temperature gets to like max, then you die, which is really cool. So you can actually run like everything really, really hot for a while. Put them back. There we go. And now the core temperature is dropping. You've got shields. If we go over here, you've got a computer system. I assume this is where like the science dude stands. You've got a teleport and the crew health, and you can put like, if you're getting attacked by lots of enemy like cyber attack systems, you can put your firewall to full and the cyber attack drops, or you can put the cyber attack to full if you want to go offensive, but then you've got no firewall. You know, put them back to normal. We don't want to get hacked around. So yeah, small indie team making this. They're actually trying to get greenlit at the moment, so I'll put a link in the description if you think, you know, you want to vote for them to get greenlighted. Greenlit. Anyway, ooh, navigation display. Look at this. Look at this. That's cool. So yeah, they're expecting to get it out summer next year, so summer 2014. Right, that's a bridge. Weapons. There's not much in weapons. I assume this is the armory in effect. Oh well. Science lab. The plant and this. Now, this game has a permadeath mechanic in that there's a respawner on your ship, so if someone dies, then you get respawned on your ship, I think. But if you lose the respawner on your ship, then you can't respawn. So if your ship gets destroyed, you can't respawn. If you're on the planet, then, you know, you're stuck on the planet, or you got to find a ship or something, I don't know. But if you're on the ship and the respawner gets destroyed, then yeah, game over. Start again. So, you know, I assume this is a respawner. Could be the teleporter. I assume it's a respawner. What's down here? It's a lounge. Now, I like the fact that, like, beds and stuff are in the lounge. It's kind of more realistic in a shower. Because there's so little space on things like submarines and stuff, which have got to withstand pressures and so on and go to difficult places. It's sort of like the same rules, in that for a spaceship, you'd imagine it would be very hard to get all the material into orbit to make a very large spaceship, so giving everyone separate bunks would be odd. It would just be such a use of resources, whereas if you had sort of the submarine, everyone has an alternating bunk or bunks are all together system, then you know, it's a little bit more realistic. So I kind of like this. Except, you know, I wouldn't want to actually live like this, but, you know, it's more realistic. Life support. And it's a load of plants! I assume there's some sort of genetically modified super photosynthesizing super plant to keep us in oxygen. I don't know what this is. Maybe this is the respawner. Ooh, and I can click with it. And engineering. There's the reactor. And not much else. Anyway, let's go back to the bridge. And of course, if I stand here, we can do the best thing of all. Fly the ship! I think we're still venting some of that excess heat, which is why there's like a red thing that flashes occasionally. I think it's because we overheated the core. So, you know, you can fly the ship around. How do I go up? There we go. Ah, oh, it's so cool. And the ship does look pretty. Very pretty. It's like a... I think it's got like a nod to like Star Trek there with the sort of the saucer and the two nacelles. But then they look much more, you know, military and utilitarian. Anyway, well, I wonder what this planet's got on it. So, you know, our mission is to explore strange new worlds. And actually, it's not. It's to find the lost colony. But, you know, there's a colony there. So why don't we go and teleport? Now, first of all, we need to know about the laser gun and the scanner thingy. I was going to call it a tricorder. It looks like an old style mobile phone. You can bring it close to your face by looking up. I assume that's just a alpha thing. Quantum state is normal. EM scan is something. There we go. Ship. The gravity is 8.51, so a little bit less than normal gravity. Pressure 42. Atmosphere is safe. That's kind of cool. I like that. And there's a dot on the radar. Does the dot move? No, presume the dot's outside the ship then. Anyway. Right, so we have our trusty pistol and our trusty tricorder mobile phone thing. Let's teleport down to the planet. At the moment, I think you just have to press a button, it's bound to, but I'm sure there'll be like some sort of mechanic for it later, so... P. I can't see anything. I'm going to use my laser for a purpose it's not intended to, looking around. Although, actually, I do have a flashlight. I could just turn the flashlight on. So we're inside somewhere. Oh god! There's a dead person. And a guy over our head. With some very weird hands. Covered in blood. Oh god, there's some sort of creaking and chirping or something, like some crazy space crickets in the background. This is actually really eerie. I like... Oh god, that door's opening. Okay, I don't know if you can hear it that well over on YouTube, but there's really creepy chirping, like some sort of demented space cricket. I think I should probably leave quickly. It's getting less as I run away from that. That's good. I've got to say, one thing they have done right is that atmosphere. I don't know, that just... Oh god, the door. Oh, apparently I can clip through doors. Okay, that's an alpha thing. Get outside quickly. Oh, and that wind noise. I'm sorry, I love... Like, look at that skybox and the wind noise. It's... And there's a person up there. Let's go find that person. Oh god, being inside there, that was actually really creepy. That was so creepy. They have got atmosphere down to a T there. Okay, these I assume this is what we look like when we go to a hostile planet or something. I think these are just character models with sandstone texture and no texture. Hello, I can see your insides. My laser isn't doing much. There is no radiation out here, that's a good thing. What is this? It's moving towards me. Is it the thing that makes the creaky sound? It's not that scary, but it is kind of... It looks like a squid from Minecraft that's been made into a crab and slightly derpy. And it's making a creaky sound. Is it responsible for killing everyone in there? I'm gonna shoot it. Take that. God, maybe I'll blind it with my flashlight. Okay, my laser pistol's doing nothing. I think I need to recharge the batteries. Can we scan it? No radiation. The atmosphere here. Not the atmosphere. The gravity at 7.8. Oh, that's so cool. Changes. Well, it should do, but you know, it's a nice touch. Okay, I can't kill it. It killed everyone in the station. Maybe I'm gonna run. But anyway, this is an incredibly early first look at Pulsar Lost Colony. They're trying to get greenlit, and if you want to ever see this on Steam and support them, then you should definitely go over there and just vote for it to get greenlit. So, you know, you can get the game on Steam if they do, and that would be awesome when it comes out, which will be about summer next year. The worlds are procedurally generated. You can play like with 5 players online, being like awesome ship captains and stuff. And you can join it with like different corporations and stuff. I think there's 5 different corporations at the moment. There's like a weapons company, some sort of gentleman company, a couple of others, and most importantly, my favourite, the Fluffy Biscuit Company, whose job is to bring delicious biscuits to everyone. Oh crap! It's coming for me! So yeah, that's been Pulsar Lost Colony, and I'll see you next time, guys. Stay shiny.